Last problem. Has 2 parts, but that's okay. Alrighty, so number 10, we are not solving these. We just want to write them out in their proper form for the partial fraction decomposition. And we don't even have to figure out what the coefficients are, so that's awesome. Okay, so just like we did on example 1, we're going to use that long division. The stuff on the bottom goes on the outside, the stuff on the top goes on the underneath. And then we want to know what we can multiply x squared by to get x to the 4th, which is x squared. And then we multiply by all 3 of those and put it down here, and then we subtract. All that stuff cancels out, and it leaves us with this remainder. Remember, your remainder, you just divide it by your whole fraction. So we had x squared, so we put the x squared, and then we add our remainder divided by the original denominator. Sorry, I said divided by the fraction. I meant divided by the denominator, okay? So now we have this. We can use algebra and factor this into x minus 1 times x minus 1. We want to know what adds to give you -2 and multiplies to give you +1, which would be -1 and -1, okay? Essentially, we can write that as a squared, right? And then we can do our little rules. So here is linear, right? And it's repeating. So this would be case 2, okay? We just write our x squared because that's not an issue. But over here, since it's repeating, we do the first power, then we do the second power. Because it's linear, we just do the letters, okay? So we do x minus 1 a, and then x minus 1 squared for our b. Okay, for the second one, it's already factored on the bottom, so we just look at how many different things. Here, x is linear. We have 3 of them, so we have to do 1, x to the first, x to the second, x to the third. Because they're linear, you just have letters, so we have a, b, c. Next, we have, it looks like it's going to be quadratic, but we can factor that some more, right? So this x squared minus 4 can be factored into x plus 1 and x plus 2 and x minus 2. So again, those are both linear, so they both just get their own letters. So we do D and E. Okay, next we cannot factor that because that's a plus sign. We have repeating quadratic. Because it's quadratic, we do variable x plus variable, right? And we're going to do it 3 times. So we'll do 1 for the first power, 1 for the second power, and 1 for the third power, and we just keep changing the letters. And that would be the final answer. Yay!